Good morning, folks. Meteorologist Jim Howard here with you with your WITN First Alert forecast on this Friday, June 23rd. Still going to be some rain around today, but not as crazy as you will, if you will, as we were yesterday. There'll still be some showers around, some rumbles and thunder, but a little less coverage, a little less kick to the storms. Keep those umbrellas handy though. Warm and muggy, winds at about 10 to 15 out of the south. We'll push those highs back to the low to mid 80s again this afternoon. This is what the radar looked like yesterday. Check that timestamp. 10:30 a.m. yesterday, pretty quiet. Things changed quickly as we hit midday into the early afternoon. These storms right here producing damaging wind gusts as they rolled over the southern counties. Tornado down there in Kinston. I'll show you that here in just a sec. We got to 4 or 5 o'clock, things quieting down quickly. Still had a few showers around, but generally the core of that severe weather around noon through maybe 4 p.m. yesterday. It's been a rather quiet overnight, few showers and some action picking up in the morning hours. There's some of those storm reports from yesterday. Wind damage reports, Lenore County, southern Pitt, northern Craven, down around New Bern. Some wind damage reports getting all the way down in northern Onslow County, Duplin County as well. North side of Kinston, right around 1:04 p.m. yesterday. EF1 tornado touchdown. There's downtown Kinston Plaza Boulevard, DMV, Salvation Army in here, Furniture Fair. Tornado touchdown. It was on the ground for about 3/4 of a mile, lifted back up near Airport Boulevard. And again, winds near 100 miles an hour. Damage to some buildings, but fortunately, no injuries with that tornado touchdown yesterday. All righty, back to the radar this morning. This is pre-sunrise. Heavy rain moving off the coast. Still some showers around, but not a widespread massive rain out there. A little less coverage today. I'm going to about 60% my rain chance. Keep the umbrellas. All right, 80 at lunchtime, low to mid 80s this afternoon. And again, that wind out of the south, maybe southwest at about 10 to 15. All right, let me show you the big map. We'll show you the setup, and that low pressure that's been hanging out is starting to move, starting to pull to the northeast. And as it does so, kind of kicking the heavier moisture channel off the coast tonight into tomorrow. So watch the dark green come off the map. There's sunrise tomorrow. Probably going to be dry Saturday morning, I think. Afternoon hours, there's still some moisture around, but the core of the heavy rain's offshore. Saturday's doable. Scattered showers, afternoon hours, stray storm, but the rain chance cuts down to about 40%. I can't give an all dry on it, but I think it's going to be doable for most of us. Sunday looks dry across the board. There's Sunday 6 a.m. Straight raindrop. I put 20% on the 8-day for Sunday. The bulk of the data says no go. This front back to the west, this is going to approach Monday late afternoon, evening. There's Monday 4 p.m. When that front kicks in around sunset evening hours, we may get popped with a few strong storms there. Early next week, Monday afternoon, evening, more like evening looks like. All right, Bert and Cindy get you updated on our now 2 tropical systems. Bert moving into the Caribbean, rolled over the Antilles last night. Storm headed into the Caribbean the next couple of days here and weakening. And then Cindy out here behind Brett, slowly getting more organized. Brett weakening, Cindy strengthening. Here's the latest on Brett. Winds are down to 60. They were 70, 13-4 north, 61-9 west. Moving west at 17 and still expected to fall apart as we get into the weekend south of Cuba. Should not be an issue now as it works through the Caribbean seas. Good news there with Brett. Take you over to Cindy, 11-7 north, 45-2 west. Winds are at 40. Minimal tropical storm, but a tropical storm nevertheless, rolling north of the islands and then turning a little more northerly as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and next week. Here's the southeast coast. Right now, the bulk of the data keeps this thing well off the east coast early to middle of next week. And you can see the Hurricane Center shows this storm weakening as it works its way towards, I'd say, well north of the Dominican Republic. We're going to watch that one a little more closely, but right now the news looks good with Cindy as well. All righty, 8-day forecast, 83, rain chance 60% today, 40 tomorrow, cutting the rain chances down. We'll go 20% on Sunday, high near 90. Low 90s Monday, strong storms late day potentially. Might end up being a first alert weather day there. High at 91. Knock the highs back to the mid 80s to upper 80s, the middle of the latter portion of next week. Maybe still a little rain hanging around Tuesday morning, but I think dry after that. Lows a little more doable in the mid to upper 60s.